Oh, the time was going. What's up, my battle rap fans? Battle rap friends. It was a message that had popped up. I don't know about moderators. But anyways, let's get into it. I want to talk about this beef with URL and RBE. So, if y'all don't know what's going on, I'll reiterate. First of all, y'all know that they got this lawsuit going on or whatever. Uh Behind that Daylight and King Los battle, I believe it was. Daylight was scheduled to battle on URL. Something happened where he ended up signing with RBE doing RBE battle instead of the URL battle. So URL is suing RBE. That part y'all should know. Now, what's been going on lately? RBE, ARP came out and said that URL had paid a journalist, I guess they a new blogging site or something on Battle Rap, and told them like don't blog on RBE. So again, this is a new blogging site, NBS, I think it's called NBS, right? So ARP put out a blog talking about, URL, saying how they keep on blocking his battles. Uh, I know I just got right into it. I ain't even say it's Mocha. Y'all know who I am. Anyways, so he made that whole blog. The next day, the dude from MBS did a blog with some other dude. I don't even know who the other dude was. And he was saying basically that ARP is telling the truth and that he got voice recordings of um dang, y'all. Not Smack. What's the other nigga name? Beasley, right? So that was all what, like 2 weeks ago. That's been going on for like 2 weeks, and everybody coming at ARP saying that he's a liar, and or not even that he a liar, but drop the video. But they asking ARP and not the dude that said it from MBS, which is weird, but whatever, right? Mind y'all, no audio has came out, no nothing. Beasley do an interview with Jay Black. And he going off on Easy. And of course he gets to the whole ARP stuff. He says that he's willing to pay, I think he said like 25,000 if the dude from MBS could play clips or whatever. So, everybody really on that wave, like, oh, he said he'll give you the money, just put out the tape, put out the tape. So, tape never been out. Now, mind y'all, that interview was like last week. The voice recording never came out. And ARP goes on to Black Compromise Media platform and just did an interview yesterday. At least that's when I seen it, yesterday, but I'm pretty sure it was yesterday. So him and Black Compass guys all get into it. ARP was saying that they were compromised. Well, actually, ARP said that a blog site was compromised, and they just felt like he was talking about them. So they had that whole thing. Tony Bro looked like he was about to cry or whatever. Whatever. It gets to, the video recording. So they asking him, not the video recording, the voice recording. They asking him like, Do you have any proof of any of this stuff? Now, ARP is saying that he got subproof from the NBS people, right? He got some proof that he didn't put out. Now, a lot of people is like, well, why wouldn't you just put it out? Like, why didn't you, you know what I'm saying? First of all, the nigga said, like, if you got voice recordings or whatever, to that he'll pay y'all $25,000 or $2,500. I don't know, one of them. So he like, I've been on this rant for like 9 years, which I want to backtrack a little bit because do y'all remember Mook and Verb? I think it was Mook and Verb battle where Mook was saying the same thing that URL was trying to block his battle and stop his money. So in that sense, ARP is right. Like he's been saying this, he's been screaming this. What? Like, you know what I mean? Artists have been saying this, that they've been trying to stop them. We know that at least Sue Surf and a couple of other people will go to RBE, get a contract, and take it back to URL to get a bigger bag. So, like, we know that URL been playing kind of unfair, right? Okay. So basically, ARP is like saying that in the interview, like, yo, like, been saying that forever. Then he says, well, if y'all don't believe me and y'all believe another blogger like Swave Seva, ask him what happened on Sunday, right? So they like, oh, if URL was really doing this, we gonna get on their ass, da 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 da, whatever. So he like, okay, so just ask Swave. Like, y'all don't believe me, just ask him. Now, let me backtrack a little bit more. So again, ARP said that he got the subproof, right? But, and a lot of people was saying like, just bring it out. But again, they are in court. So I'm thinking that ARP is not going to put it out because he's going to use it during court, right? Wouldn't that make sense? Because I forgot what the actual, like what they're actually suing him, what it's called, but they're suing him basically interference with something. Interference with something. But basically, like they saying that RBE interfered with their money with their battles. But if URL, I don't know why my phone keep doing that. If URL, try to pay somebody off, that's interference. So that would be evidence. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking that maybe that's what he's waiting for. But again, on top of that, he's been saying this for years. The people have been coming out for years saying the same thing. It's stuff that's going on in upstate that's mimicking exactly what's going on there. So I don't put it past them. I think URL definitely doing that. I think that most battle leagues are doing that. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's somebody that they feel like they brought up. And most of them they did bring up. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. Swave Seva comes in the mix, right? Because ARP keeps saying, oh, Swave Seva, right? Swave do a blog, and he says that URL didn't try to pay him to not speak on RBE. But what happened was Swave Seva was at Kings and Queens, right? And he was doing the interviews because Uncle Ra wasn't there. So he was filling in for Uncle Ra. right? So he's talking to people, he's doing interviews, he's doing all of this, all of that. He gets to DNA and he's doing his interview with DNA. And if y'all don't know, Mook and Big K is about to battle on RBE. So Swave Seva asks DNA about that battle, right? He says somebody makes a comment um while he's doing the interview or after the interview, whatever. Somebody makes a comment basically like, yo, don't, like, this is URL. Don't bring no RBE stuff over here. You basically kind of calling him compromised, really, if you really think about it, right? Come to find out, it was Nunu. Y'all know Nunu gets on my nerves. She gets on my nerves. I don't know. But it was Nunu, right? So I guess she has said something to Swave. So Swave is explaining the story as that, not so much that they were trying to pay him or telling him like you can't. Okay, so my thing, right? Y'all know that I go to events and my camera is in everybody's face. Definitely the battle rappers. So on site is Rochester. Whoever wants smoke is Buffalo, right? When I go to a whoever wants smoke event, I never ask them about on site. When I go to on site, I never ask them about whoever wants smoke because two reasons. Two reasons. One, I'm highlighting that particular event. Second reason, I know they have tension. Like, rather they want to act like they do or don't, or rather they want to act like they made up or don't or didn't, they got tension. So I'm not about to go to one person's event and ask about somebody else's event. So I think that was kind of weird. Do I think Swave was wrong for that? I don't. Like, okay, so he was saying that his mentality behind it when he was asking the questions. First of all, Uncle Rod gave him that question to ask. So that's number one. But number two, he was also looking at it more so from, you're a battle rapper. This is battle rappers that you know. What do you think about it? And also he was saying like, Mook is one of the higher, on a hierarchy of battle rappers, so everybody's going to be talking about him anyway. And plus, they from the same town, like they both from Harlem. So he just looking at it like that. But as a journalist or as someone who's interviewing people, different places, you also have to realize what's going on and what you're doing and what you're saying. You feel me? So already RBE is saying, yo, URL contacted a blogging site, tried to pay them, and URL was like, no, I'm not. So it's tension there. So why would you go and ask them about an RBE event? Again, I don't necessarily think he's wrong, but I don't think he was paying attention to the room. Like he wasn't paying attention to the room. And so that's the thing. So anyway, so yeah, so Nunu said whatever she said to him. He never said exactly what she said, but he felt some type of way about it because he said that, number one, he felt like Nunu was doing way too much. Two, that Nunu would never have said that to Uncle Ra, like, or even either not said it or said it the way that she said it. So he said that he was tight or whatever, so he called ARP. Now he said ARP is his friend. Like, outside of battle rap, they talk about stuff. Like, that's his friend. That's his man's. So he called him to rant about what happened because he was feeling some type of way. And this was the day before the event. So I'm thinking this was at like the face-offs or whatever. So he had to go back the next day with that tension that he had with Nunu. You know what I'm saying? So he called his friend. I see, I'm two sides about that because ARP is the one that's putting these claims on URL. You know about this. So, yes, you was calling to rant and rave, but this is something that ARP could put back in his arsenal. Like, oh, see, people saying that I'm lying about something that happened 2-3 weeks ago and it's happening again today. Swave is mad that ARP put that blog out. Well, not put the blog out, but said it on Black Compass, right? He's mad that he said it because he felt like he was talking to ARP in confidence. Now, me personally, I am the type of person that even if you my friend, and even if I feel like this person will never say nothing, I still say stuff like, don't tell nobody. That easy. But Caps made a good point. He was saying like, he probably went to our ARP about mad stuff, and ARP had never said anything about it. So he probably felt like he didn't need to say that. But the difference in this conversation is it's already allegations. ARP already got allegations about it. So that's helping ARP. So in ARP's mind, it's probably like, oh, my friend is telling me this. I could tell it to the world, and if they ask him, he's going to have my back. You see what I'm saying? See how miscommunication happens? Like, you know what I'm saying? So now Swave is mad at ARP and kind of got ARP looking crazy, but he don't. Because at the end of the day, ARP is not lying. You know what I'm saying? Because Nunu absolutely said something to Swave. Nunu absolutely works for URL. So Nunu was wrong because you also know that ARP is making these allegations. So for you to say something that could be taken like, don't talk about RBE here. Okay, I'll say it like this as well because I feel that way. But again, by Nunu working there, how I feel like she could have put him to the side if that's the case, because she did talk to Cola, I think, about it. I seen a little clip of it, and she was saying that, she did say it or whatever, but she kind of like said it like, Sway was like a chess piece in a chess game. You know what I'm saying? And ARP's chess game. So I feel like she could have just told him to the side, like, yo, bro, you wildin'. Like, you know what's going on. Like, don't bring no RBEs. Because she said she let him finish the interview. So I think it was more so what was going on in the tone and the attitude part about it that Swave was not feeling. But Nunu, she's so extra, though. You know what I'm saying? She's so extra. So it's no telling. I just say that she probably could have done it better. Like, put him to the side. Because, like, she cool with Swave, too. So, I don't know. It was a lot of miscommunication. I think a lot of stuff should have been talked about. Like, if Swave felt some type of way like that, he was so mad and he felt so disrespected, and you and Nunu was cool, you could have been like, yo, like, put her to the side and be like, nah, don't talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could have had a conversation besides you running to ARP and then wanting him not to say nothing when that helps his case. You feel me? So that's what's going on, y'all. But like I said, I be in tune with what's going on here. So I absolutely believe that URL, you know, they do that. They be blocking battles and they be stopping people from battling on RBE. I forgot who I was talking to, but I was saying how I think it would be dope if Buffalo and Rochester did a battle league by league. You know what I'm saying? On site versus whoever wants smoke. I think that would be fire. First of all, I feel like it's some dope talent in upstate, right? So if y'all battle each other now, when y'all get out into the world, whoever make it, y'all don't have to battle each other in front of the world because y'all already did that. It's already footage. It's already online. Like, y'all already did that. So now it's just time to go attack everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So that's a little bit different in comparison because, I mean, after URL and RBE battle, y'all don't have nobody to attack. But people could get who they want to get, who they want to battle. You know what I'm saying? Because if I battle everybody on URL, I want to battle other people on RBE. If I battle everybody on RBE, I want to go battle people on URL. And if it's going to be a conflict because y'all got tension, it's no way that's going to happen. So y'all would have to do a battle for the leagues. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's going to be more than one because y'all both got a lot of niggas. So, a lot of females. So, or niggas just gonna be running to Chrome. And then y'all still gonna be mad about that. As y'all can see with Easy. You know what I'm saying? So, battlers, this is your career. Okay? Is one thing to have a home league. Of course, you never turn your back on that home league. You're going to always rep your home league. But it's okay to venture out. Stop letting these leagues get y'all in these contracts where y'all can't get out. And then now it's causing havoc because y'all signing these dumbass contracts. No, like this, the leagues need y'all. I mean, y'all need the leagues too, but if a league kick you out, there's other leagues. You know what I'm saying? And the goal for most people that I know of, at least, is to get to RBE and URL. So, yeah. Anyways. So that's my rant on that, y'all. I just wanted to get on here and spit my little piece because everybody, you know, been talking about it. So I'm letting all the big names get their opinions and stuff out because y'all are going to go run to them first anyway. So that was my little tea. Y'all know who it is. It's your girl Mocha. I had to do it at the end. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. Make sure y'all share. Listen, I'm growing, okay? It's lit. I'm excited. I'm 29 away from 300 subscribers. Did it all on my own. Fire, okay? I'm super lit. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, share. Go to the description page. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. What's the other one? I always forget the other ones. TikToks and Snapchat. And if you're feeling this, if you're feeling me, Cash App a sister. You feel me? The Cash App up there too. But I'm out this thing. Peace.